This podcast is supported by Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. RVs are for sharing adventures with family, friends, and even your pets. So if you bring your cats and dogs along for the ride, you'll want Progressive RV insurance. They protect your cats and dogs like family by offering up to $1,000 in optional coverage for vet bills in case of an RV accident, making it a great companion for the responsible pet owner who loves to travel. See Progressive's other benefits and more when you quote RV insurance at Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pet injuries and additional coverage and subject to policy terms.
This is Sid on Sports.
Oh my goodness!
Sponsored by Peerless Boilers on 77 WABC.
Justin Ellick here with your bottom of the hour sports update, sponsored by Pete Morgan and Peerless Boilers. Go to peerlessboilers.com, paviliontankless.com to find a dealer near you. They are the world's best built boilers. Start here on the floor in the NBA. The Knicks fell at home by a low score of 79-73 to the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. Both teams flat out stunk on offense. The Sixers were able to gain a bit of an edge while holding the Knicks to the lowest points total in the NBA this season. Philadelphia led 37-31 at halftime, looking like a college score, the lowest scoring first half in an NBA game since Portland led Detroit 34-31 on March 30th, 2019, in a game that the Pistons ultimately won 99-90. Philadelphia was quite all right without their stars Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey on a night the Knicks shot 32.5% from the field and 22.5% from three-point range. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 19 points, but shot just 6 for 22. The Knicks will leave for a 4-game trip to the West after Tuesday's game, and Coach Tom Thibodeau said he expected his injured players to travel with the team, adding the hope was that Anunoby would be cleared to play, hopefully, if you're a Knicks fan. In Cleveland, Cam Thomas scored 29 points in 31 minutes. Mikal Bridges had 25 points, and the Nets pulled away to beat the injury-riddled Cavaliers 120-101 last night. Dennis Schroeder added 17 points and 8 assists, and Nick Claxton had 16 and 10 for Brooklyn, which built a 26-point lead. Midway through the fourth quarter, Nets only trailed for just over a minute and a half total in the game all early in the third quarter. Over to the NHL in Anaheim, where Kyle Palmieri reached a 20-goal mark for the 6th time in his career. Bo Horvat extended his goal streak to 3 games, and the Islanders moved into a playoff position with their 6th straight win, a 6-1 rout of the Ducks last night. The Isles scored 3 times in the first period, including Palmieri on a breakaway about 7.5 minutes into the game. New York has outscored opponents 11-0 in the first 20 minutes during its current winning streak. Tonight on the ice, the Rangers and Devils return to action in a head-to-head matchup set for a 7 p.m. puck drop at the Garden. And last but not least, some NFL offseason activity to touch on quickly from yesterday. 9-time Pro Bowl quarterback and 1-time Super Bowl champion Russell Wilson plans to sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers. According to league sources, they basically get him for free. Denver Broncos, who told him last week he would be released, will wind up paying $38 million of that salary. Out in Tampa, the Buccaneers and quarterback Baker Mayfield agreed to a 3-year deal for $100 million in total and $50 million guaranteed. So Mayfield gets the bag after a bounce-back year. And out in Philadelphia, the end of an era continues for the Eagles. 6-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Fletcher Cox announced yesterday that he is retiring. He follows in the footsteps of longtime Eagles center Jason Kelce, who announced his retirement earlier last week. That's your sports, sponsored by Pete Morgan and Peerless Boilers. Go to peerlessboilers.com, paviliontankless.com to find a dealer near you. They're the world's best built boilers. I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.
Greg Kelly here with an urgent retirement warning. President Trump's return is set to usher in a new golden age. But growing trade tensions and China's ruthless attack on the dollar have rattled the markets. That's why Warren Buffett just dumped $133 billion in stocks. And so too have Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, and even Jamie Dimon, CEO of the world's largest bank. That's why thousands of informed IRA and 401k savers are now shielding their savings with gold. And the experts at Colonial Metals Group are the only folks I trust to help you to do the exact same thing, especially now after Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki warned of a coming market crash. So visit freegoldguide.com/Kelly or call 800-655-5186. You'll get a free gold guide on how to bulletproof your wealth with gold tax-free. Plus, see if you qualify for a free home safe and as much as $7,500 in free silver. Once again, that's freegoldguide.com/Kelly.